I couldn't remember if I called the off-seasons episodes or not, so I will double check that, and I will fix that as needed. Someone told me the off-season shouldn't count as episodes, so I don't know. I think it should for the short, but you guys let me know if off-season should count as episodes. Silly thing to ask, but let's see here. Oh, cool. I'm the top clipper in my channel. I don't need to know that. Don't need to know that at all. Oh, that's fine. That's hilarious. All right. Welcome in, everybody. It's the off season. A little too early. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. So go follow on those two platforms if you wish. Or you don't have to. That's up to you. I would like to get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, but we got to get to 400 first. And at 400 subs on YouTube, we'll be doing a custom merch box giveaway. I am currently planning some unique merch that only you will get if you enter when the time comes. Pretty small crowd, though. Might want to enter. Don't worry, shipping's on me. So, the good news is the first two seasons... I thought my game froze. The good news is the first two seasons, we've made it to the playoffs. Right? So, that's the good news. 2025 is not accurate. We actually lost in the wild card, I think. I don't think we lost in the division series. I think we lost in the wild card. The bad news is, not only have we lost way too early, but we've been swept. The first season it was the Mets in 25, and now this year it's the Braves. So I don't know what to exactly address with this team. I know we need to look at relief pitching. We may go look for an outfielder, seeing how Cruz is going to be at shortstop in the next season. We may look for a left fielder. I think that's what we're looking for. Because when we look at our system here, Brian Reynolds is going to be our DH. Kyle Schwarber, I'm going to try to trade away. We're halfway through his contract. He's eligible to be traded. He just isn't worth the money. So, cards are wild. Just not worth the money. We won't get a lot for him, but I'd rather get rid of him than pay the $16.1 million. But we don't really have anyone ready. Sammy Ciani is not exactly who I would call a big league caliber player at this point. His defense is good. His speed's good, but I need to see more out of his contact and hitting. Considering how he hit like 230 in AAA last year, not what I want to see. So, I'm always out in left field. Yo, what up, guys? William Tavares is an interesting guy when it comes to, obviously, he's not going to be in the the Major League roster. But depending on how everything goes, I may go ahead and add him to the 40-man, because to have some speed like that late in a game, some base stealing, is pretty tempting, even though he is, he's dying already at 19 years old. RIP. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, Ciani. But yeah, I don't know. We have to look and just see what we got here. Of course, we've got our number one pick from last season, Danny Odell, who's going to start in the minors this year. I know. He's ready to come up now. I get it. 100%. I need to see a little bit more defense, though. So we're going to start him off in Double-A to work on his defense. I want that defense a little bit higher. That's what I'm saying. If he's going to play third base, I need that defense to be a little higher. He does well. Halfway through the season, we move him up to AAA. We could see him in September. So that's the idea with Danny Odell. He's only 18. We're not going to rush this guy. I want to see how he does. So Incredible. Yeah. So, Ke'Bryan Hayes, obviously we can't really trade Hayes. You know, number one, he's got 4 years left on his contract. Number two, he's a cornerstone player. So, Ke'Bryan Hayes is kind of stuck. He only plays third base. I thought about adding another position to him, but that feels kind of like a cheap cop-out. That would make it convenient for me. So, probably not. Let's just get on with this here. First things first, free agent negotiations. We're not going to let any of these guys. We're not going to really talk to any of these guys. IKF is probably done. We brought him back for a season, and he did well, but he's just not exactly, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to say I'm never going to sign him again, but he just wasn't, I don't know. Anyway, Taylor Rogers, these two guys actually did well, and I don't want to re-sign them because I don't think they did well. It's just I want to see what's out there in free agency. I want to really emphasize the bullpen this season. That's our number one goal, is to emphasize the bullpen. So we also had our farm director quit. We're going to make a few changes as well. Let's get our farm director here. Who was it I looked at before I... Oh, okay. So I actually made an offer to someone already. Marco Cabrera. This is the only thing I did off stream, just to look at the pictures so I wouldn't forget who I made an offer for. So Isaiah Kiner. What? You have him starting in AAA? Oh, yeah. Eldridge is... yeah, he's first baseman. He's a tall dude, too. I don't know if you guys remember in the Royals franchise, we stacked him up next to, oh, God. Who was that player we had that we drafted and developed? Oh, my Lord. Alan Dobbins. That's it. I had that screenshot of Eldridge standing next to Dobbins, and it just wasn't even close. It's a big dude. So we're going to offer Marco Cabrera as our farm director. And then, I'm thinking about getting rid of the pitching coach. I'm really thinking about getting rid of the pitching coach. Third base coach, may get rid of him as well. So, do I know what a falafel sandwich is? It's essentially olives on a toasted roll. That sounds disgusting. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. Let me know how to make that thing. I'll try it. I'll try a falafel sandwich. Isaiah Kiner olive sandwich. Olive wish he would have hit better in the postseason. That would have been good. Yeah, Sandy Alomar's our GM, or he's our manager. We hired him last season. So, I liked what he had. Look, we're going to fire our pitching coach. And we're probably going to... I'm on the fence about our third base coach. We may keep him for one more season. Let's go see what pitching coaches are available. We need someone with hits per nine, kind of like Pop Warner here. Hits per nine, Ks per nine, and walks per nine is kind of what we're needing. We have some good players with pitching clutch, so I'm not too worried about it. Break, not too worried about that either. Ks per nine, walks per nine, home runs per nine. That one's close. That one's close. Yeah, I think Sandy Alomar... Is he not? Who's the White Sox manager right now? Is that not him? Dustin Dickerson. Oh, that is a name. What's up, Dez? Pop Warner. I'm leaning toward Pop Warner. I'm not going to spend forever on this, so... It seems like the coaching staff actually makes a difference in this year's game, but not as much as we hope. Hits per nine, Ks per nine, velocity, and walks. You know what? That's actually kind of what we're looking for. 2 years. Let's give him a little more than what he's looking for. Okay, we'll give him that. Grady Sizemore. I am thinking of Sizemore. Okay. I'm telling you, man, I'm getting old. Like, my brain is getting old. I'm forgetting things. It would not surprise me. I should not be saying this next statement. It would not surprise me if I forget to turn my stream off one day. All right, so that's it for our our coaching staff. Hopefully these guys answer. The hitting staff was good. William Jang was a very good hitting coach. We're going to keep him. Junior Moreno is also staying. Steven Davis on the fence. So for now, we're going to keep him. So, all right. Like I said, negotiations for free agents. These guys, not going to worry about it. We're not going to rebrand the team yet. So, not gonna sweat it. Must have ended the season as a manager. Oh, what? Did I miss something here? Oh, I was thinking something else. It's too soon, too late. So what are you guys up to? How's everyone doing? All right, we got our pitching coach. Nice. And we got our farm director. Okay. Good, we don't have to wait in limbo for that. Now, our budget is pretty small this year. I'm going to admit, we may have jumped the gun on signing Skeens. But we got $44 million to work with. But I still don't think that's that bad because we don't need a whole lot. I like the offense a little bit. Our main targets are some bullpen pieces, a couple of bench bats, and a left fielder. That's what we're looking for. We don't have to go crazy with it. We're going to trade Schwarber, so that's going to help unload some of the money. So, you did something dumb. Uh-oh. Joey Bart is back from his injury, so he will be back at catcher. And then a lot of these guys, free agent. Jared Jones has arbitration. That's going to cause some riffraff. O'Neal Cruz is arbitration. I'm going to be upfront with you guys. O'Neal Cruz may be gone after 28. He might be gone. Because he's going to be 30. I don't know, man. I really don't know. But we'll see. Let's just get into this. Keep simming. All right. Last day. Would you like to stop simulating? No. Get out of my face. So, enjoy free agency. I think Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is going to... wow, they got it on Saturday. Good Lord. We have to select so many things here. Okay. Conflicts with moderation settings. 40-man roster. Some guys that we could lose. We already have 37 dudes on the 40-man. We do need to take some guys off of said 40-man because they just kind of don't belong. Like Chase Shugart, we're going to move him from the 40-man. If he gets taken, he gets taken. Jason DeLay, if someone takes him, someone takes him. Everybody else I'm kind of nervous about taking off the 40-man. G1 Bay's probably not going to come back with us. I think we're going to let Bay go, even though he should be fairly inexpensive to sign. Nick Fortes, probably not going to go either. Yeah, so I won't be honest with you guys. The only interesting person here is Yisan Morbell. I think we're going to add him to the 40-man. Oh. I ignore my transmission fluid levels? Oh, God. Oh, no. Why would you do that? All right. Let's renew the contract for Bubba Chandler. Got to do all this fun stuff. Maybe I should have done this before I went live. And, we wouldn't have to sit through this, but you have to sit through it with me, so have fun with that. Mr. Malone. Okay, I guess I missed something here. I guess I just missed something here. Sean Sullivan. Wait. Okay. Yeah, he's available for the Rule 5 draft. I don't think he's going to get selected. Luckily didn't drive it into disrepair. Dude, awesome. I know that's something you probably don't need right now. So, I'm glad that, yeah. Peter Strzelecki, could be a bullpen piece. He's not a very good piece, but let's renew it. I'm very nervous now to see what O'Neal Cruz wants as arbitration. Cade Horton will be back with us this season. Cockrell. Just a body. Brett DeGose. DeGo? Not DeGose, you idiot. We're going to let him roll, I think. Oh, okay. Well, he's on waivers, so that'll work. Draft pick from last season, Manuel Rosardo. Grant Ford, nice long reliever. Absolutely. Amos Willingham, no relation. I don't even know who this is, but apparently he can play. We got a two-way player in our farm system. How long has he been here? I noticed it when it was idling at audit stops. I'll tell you something, man. Vanessa's Jeep is a 2016, right? And it doesn't have a light that tells you when the oil is low. Or like it doesn't have a meter. And that bugs me. Because my 2013 Chevy Volt has that. You know, the hybrid car that partially runs off a battery. It has an oil check. But her Jeep does not. And I find that humorous. Ordered 2 1,000-mile dude, that's service, right? Drake Fellows, actually, I don't really want you. I don't want any of these guys. I mean, Shugart I would like to keep. Ty Langenberg, we got in a trade. We absolutely want to bring him back. Henry Davis, I guess we want to bring him back. Jason DeLay, it's all not right waivers, that's fine. Thought the hazard light was my tire level. Dude, I hate my tires on my car. I hate them so much. With a burning passion. The left front is like... The left front is always like losing pressure. But I've gotten it checked so many times. And they're saying, no, it's not... no, it's not losing air. I was like, why is it losing air then? We don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. So, I'm not a car guy. Can't tell you. I thought maybe it was a sensor. But, then they fixed the sensor and it's still doing it. So. Right? Big time service. And get this. They will replace the engine if it is burning the fluid. Dude, that's legit. I might have to get me one of those. I'm not necessarily brand loyal, so to speak. But I've been driving Chevys my whole life. Not because I think they're better than anything else. But because I've been in 3 accidents in my life. All, you know, in a Chevy vehicle. And I've been perfectly safe. Like, I've never gotten hurt. So, I think that's what does it for me. Shout out to Malcolm Nunez, by the way, for getting a potential upgrade at some point. I don't know when he got it, but... Mitch Raymond. We drafted him last year, but to be honest, I don't really want him. But let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. I don't even know who this is. Atmospheric conditions. Well, I guess if it is, you think all of them would be losing air, right? You think all of them would be losing air, but... Lexi Rodriguez. But it's just the left front. It's really strange. Paguero. We have a decision to make on Paguero. I can't trade him. Chang also has 1 year, or 1 option left. Mr. Burrito. Connor Griffin, he may be on his way out. Because I just don't think I have a place for Griffin. There's Siani. I mean, if we were in a rebuilding kind of year, I would probably use Siani as my left fielder. But we're in a window right now. I need to go get a left fielder. That's what I need. Left fielder. Because Brian Reynolds is going to DH for us. Especially with that horrible drop he had in the last episode. Oh my god. Okay. Come on, game. Don't freeze on me. You can do it. You can do it. Undetachable defect. Maybe. I mean, maybe. I've always had that problem with my tires on that car. You know, some people think because... and I don't know. I guess this is true. There have been a couple of, you know, mechanics that have told me this is true. They say because, you know, your car is a hybrid, the battery, the electric battery, actually weighs the car down a little more. So it could make the tires wear out quicker. What does Conine want? Ooh, $8 million a year. Sorry, buddy. We're just going to renew you. Canario. Absolutely, we're going to renew Canario. Trace Gonzalez. We're going to let you walk, buddy. Yeah, he's kind of an everything mechanic. If it's an engine, he knows how to work on it. Like, that's his job. He works on machines for, well, I ain't going to say the company name, but it's a company that helps produce things like Gold Bond and Icy Hot and Allegra and stuff like that. He works on the machines that help them function. Yeah, I am not a mechanic whatsoever. I'm embarrassed, man. Like, I literally can't do anything. Like, I'm not good with my hands. I'm not good with my hands at all, really, when it comes to mechanical stuff. And I know that's a shame for me to say. I try, though. Like, I try. But I think Vanessa's better at it than I am. All right, 40-man roster. As of right now, the only person we're going to add is Yisan Morabel. I think he's going to... Got him in the Red Sox deal, I believe. I don't want to lose him because he's going to be some nice depth. We do have Chris O'Neill in front of him. I really don't want to have to... Well, wait. There's a way to do this, isn't there? Okay, Rule 5 eligible. Here we go. Anyone here that we just really want to add? I mean, we're going to lose somebody anyway because I got to save some space. But I don't see a whole lot. Siani might get picked up. Giovanni Blanchard might get picked up. So. Also try to get it, yeah. Jace Brown. Not too worried if he gets taken. Cauley. 24 to 64. We'll take a risk. We'll take a risk. If he gets taken, he gets taken. It's not going to be the end of the world for us. Other than that, I'm not really seeing anything here I'm really upset about. Alika Williams is 27. Someone might take him. But yeah, I don't like to ask my dad for help anymore because we're just not on good terms at the moment. We haven't been for about a year and a half now. But let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to take a risk on that. I think that's what we're going to do for our 40-man. So we got 36 here. Salary arbitration. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Let's think this through here. So we look at our starting pitching. I would like to bring Oviedo back for one more year. And the reason I say that is I think Bubba Chandler is technically ready to come up and be in our rotation. But he has one more option left. And I would kind of like to give him one more year. If he does well and we kind of fall out of the race this year, we could trade Oviedo. And then we could, you know, call Bubba Chandler up. But we'll see. It depends on how much these guys want. It depends on how much these guys want. So let's check out Jared Jones first. We made him an offer. Wow, 13 mil a year for you. We're going to have to offer arbitration for you, buddy. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll be fair about it. I'll give you like $1 million. How about that? He wasn't very good last year. But in September, you know, late August, September, he was doing very well. He was turning it around. So, O'Neal Cruz. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Yeah, Cruz is definitely done after a couple seasons. We are not giving him... I can't give him 24. I'm sorry. I can't. But we will have to pay him a pretty penny, though. I don't mind going 9.5. Oviedo. I just want to make you an offer. What do you want for 1 year? Ooh, 12 million. Yeesh. Oviedo. He's at 3 million. I'm willing to give him 5. Because he could be traded. Spencer Horwitz. Do we offer him a bigger deal or do we just let arbitration take over? Jones wants 13 for how much? 2 years. I mean, that's not terrible. But he's in arbitration right now, so we're just going to roll with arbitration with him. Let's see what Spencer Horwitz wants. What does he want? He wants a 5-year deal. I don't know if I'm quite ready for that yet for him. That is pretty cheap. I just don't know how much better he's going to get. We're already seeing some negatives. I'll bump his arbitration up to 2 mil. I think he did very good this year. I'm up for giving him a raise. Moretta. Okay. We didn't really talk about Moretta a lot this season. He's 30 years old. He's a 77. 30, maybe. 1.8. Let's make you an offer. Let's give you a 1-year deal. 3.2. Okay. I'll give you 2. Too much at 13, yeah. Not to mention that Mitch Keller's at $15.4 million for the next couple seasons. So, Majinski, I think he was very solid for us. Pretty cheap for you. I'll give him that. Pretty cheap. But this is also cheaper. I'm going to be fair. I'm not going to try to squeeze him. We'll give you $1 mil. I got you. Nick Gonzalez. I am so on the fence on what to do with Nick Gonzalez. We'll give you $1 mil. Max Meyer, who we got in the acquisition. Let's just give him a simple arbitration deal. 3.3 preferably. Andy Rodriguez. What is Majinski's pitching clutch? 91. Ideally, he was supposed to be the 7th inning guy. Ideally, Majinski was supposed to be the 7th inning guy. But he kind of struggled at times. He really got better, but he struggled at times where we took him out. Could check the market for Nick Gonzalez. I want to keep Gonzalez. I do want to keep Gonzalez. He was solid in the leadoff spot. I think we'll put him back in the leadoff spot. What's up, Mike? Mike? What's going on, man? There's our boy Indy. Definitely not getting that, my dude. We'll give you 900 for you. Because you didn't hit that well. Fulmer. Oh, gosh. He's like a 4A guy. We'll see what happens. Nick Fortes. I think I'm going to let Fortes go. Because we got Joey Bart back. We need Indy up. We're going to miss on the defense. But Fortes didn't really deliver that much. We're probably going to let Fortes go. How we living? Oh, man. It'd be nice if I could get this team past the division series. We just blew a borderline record year with Paul Skeens just to get swept out of the division series. What is that? Love what you're doing with your Braves, man. Ironically, it was the Braves that whooped us. G1 Bay. 272, but I could not hit with the guy. Ooh, boy. I mean, he is cheap, though. Forget the Dodgers. We can agree there, yeah. Hey, the Twins came 1 game short of repeating. They won it all in 25 in this franchise, and they pushed the Dodgers to game 7. So they came close. Oh, G1 Bay. Do we want G1 Bay back? I don't like our bench. I think we're going to explore and see what happens. Palacios, also a question mark. Backup outfielder, maybe. I think Palacios should be the backup guy. He did all right. We'll see what happens there. Johan Ramirez, he's just been a closer in AAA. We're going to let him roll. No reason to keep him on the thing. So G1 Bay, we're going to, like I said, let him slide. I think we can find maybe another late inning speed guy. So Feel pretty good about that. There is a way to tell. Okay, arbitration at 44. Okay, cool. So we've got a little bit of money. I know, Amish. They just tease you every time. They just tease you every time, don't they? We've done that. We've done that. We've selected our 40-man as of right now. Let's check out who's in free agency. Let's take a look-see. Position needs. We are going to go relief pitching. And if I can get to it, left field. But if I really need to push things, let's look at second base. And then team needs. Defense would be nice. Preferably a right. Oh, well, we can only do two. Ground ball pitcher. So defense and a ground ball pitcher, I think, is what we'll look at. So let's take a look, man. Tariq Skubal on the bump. Shout out for him to winning the Cy Young 3 years in a row, by the way, in the American League. This dude's going to get paid. He is going to get paid. 3 years in a row, Cy Young. Has that even been done before? Good Lord, what a 3 years he's had. Detroit better sign his butt back. Garrett Crochet at 33. Still got some growth in there. Obviously, we're fine with our pitching staff, so we're not going to be looking at pitching. There's Jazz Chisholm. Ryan Helsley. Ooh. The Dodgers. Chris Bubich. Not a bad lefty choice. Could use him in the bullpen. Flaherty, Singer, Brandon Lowe, or Lau. I always get these two mixed up. He's a second baseman. He would be interesting. But he's 32. The Twins. Oh, nice. And Freddie Peralta, Nico Horner. Oh, man. My Cubs fandom's telling me to go get Horner. But he's also going to want a big contract, I think. $17.5 million a year. We can't sign any of these big guys because we do have to save a little bit of money. Evan Phillips. Now, there's a solid 8th inning guy. The heck was that? Oh, hey, my alerts are working. Holy smokes. I didn't fix everything. Dirty Bird might appreciate the sub on YouTube. Hey, thanks for telling me my alerts work. Now I got to fix them to where the sound's right. I really want to go all out on the... really want to go all out. There's Pete Alonso. Oh, my God. Pete Alonso. Ooh. Okay. Boy, I don't know what to do here. Well, I obviously want relievers. That's our number one goal. How many relievers do we need, though? So we got Holderman. Bednar's our closer. Moreta, Majinski. If we call up Strzelecki... 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 2 relievers. None of these guys are lefties. So we need a lefty reliever, actually. I should probably turn this off and go here. There we go. Yeah, the hell of a fastball, yeah. Yeah. Chris Bubich is the top one on the board. I like his walk per 9. He is a lefty. Good to see he's got 5 pitches now. 6 home runs in 61 innings, 17 walks. Not too bad. He wants 2 years at $10 million a year. Evan Phillips. Evan Phillips would be perfect for our 8th inning. I think I want Phillips for the 8th inning. He's 32, yeah, but he's got some good stuff, though. And then Rasmussen, 31 years old. He is also very good. 316. Well, he's Austin. He's Stone Cold Steve Austin fan. Good to see that. 2 years at $8 million. 1 year at $8 million a year. I want to go 1 year. That's what I want. Jason Adam is also pretty solid, but he is starting to regress. Ginkel. Love that name. Okay, so we have some options here. There's Morihone. Could be our lefty guy. Yeah, he was traded. I'm telling you, man, I'm feeling... We got some choices here. Okay. Hunter Harvey is also around. I'll tell you what, man. I want to go all out with this. I think my targets are going to be Evan Phillips. I think we're going to get Phillips if we can. And then I would like to go with Morihone. Now, I know I had him in a previous franchise, but he's definitely not OP in this one. So, I think it's safe to have Morihone. 5 home runs in 55 innings. He was averaging a hit an inning, though. Giving up a hit an inning. He's 28, though. I mean, if he works out, he could fit into our long-term. I like this. I like this. Okay. So let's get these guys on the board. Let's get Phillips on the board. And then let's get Morihone on the board. Oops. Just going to take a quick gander here. There's AJ Minter. I mean, Minter's not a bad option either. But 1 year, 5.8 for him, though. Ooh. No, we won't Morihone. Don't even know why I'm looking. Shout out to Mark Ladder Jr. He's got 5 pitches, but he's pretty much a one-pitch pitcher, and it's a splitter. Gregory Soto. Is this the guy you were talking about, Amish? He was also very good, but his potential's going down. His control's a little questionable. TJ Antone's good as well. Nope. Don't even look. We know who we want. We know who we want. Okay. But Morihone is interested. Okay. Now we need to look for an outfielder. Let's see who we got in left field. Randy Arozarena. Okay. A little bit too high. Ian Happ, we used him in a previous franchise. Jake Fraley. I could use more pop on the right side. Not a bad option, but I think we could do better. Jock Peterson, no sir. Verdugo is dirt cheap, but he's also not very good. Ref Snyder's dying, and Duhara. Ooh, we don't have any options. We don't have any options. I mean, Kepler, I just don't think Kepler's going to move the needle, you know. So Randy Arozarena seems to be the top option. He wants 2 years at $18 million a year, though. I don't like that reaction time. Wish he was in my house. Center field, there's some options here. Varsho's a good option. 5-year deal for him though. Ooh, I can't go too deep with that. I really can't. And then right field, Victor Robles. Solid pick. 2-year deal for Robles. We can maybe do that. Dolis Garcia, El Bombe, as Mr. Gobot says. His fielding is not very good, but Castellanos, we don't want someone to die every time he hits a home run, so we're going to say no to that one. Even though he does 1 a year, but we don't really... I don't really want to put Brian Reynolds back in the field. I want him to hit DH. Soler. God, Soler would be nice. I'll admit, Soler would be really nice. Burleson, nope. Renfroe, and Slater. So, our outfield options are pretty limited. They are pretty limited. I mean, we could possibly look to put $15 million a year for Robles is kind of ridiculous. Even though he does deserve it. 27 stolen bases, 11 home runs. Good contact versus righties, but no power. Vision's bad. Think Varsho. Slide him in left. He didn't really hit for an average, though. We've got enough left-handed bats in the lineup, too. Michael A. Taylor. I totally keep forgetting about these guys that's down here. Like, sometimes you can find a diamond in the rough guy that's down here. But it's really rare now. It was definitely more common in the show last year. But... probably won't find anything here. Sergio Campana. Not the Campana I want. But. Yeah, right. I mean, Randy Arozarena fits those parameters. And I guess technically we could sign Randy Arozarena. But his fielding is just... his fielding is not as good. That's what I worry about. His fielding is not as good as Reynolds. And if we're going to do that, we might as well go find a DH. Pavin Smith. Oh, man. Okay. I mean... could we possibly put Reynolds out in the field? Yeah, but he's not going to do very well. I really want him to just focus on being a DH. Springer is old. He is pretty old. It says we could put Springer or Reynolds in left. Yeah, Onu Cruz is going to be our shortstop, so ignore this depth chart here. Denny Odell's already our best third base prospect, so. But he's not coming up just yet. Not quite yet. I still feel really good about our rotation. So we're not going to touch it. We're not going to touch catcher. Hopefully we solved our relief problem. We do need some backups. I mean, Chang has got 1 more year. But that's not really a need. Like, we could maybe find that. Do you think maybe we could find an outfielder in the Rule 5? Tyrone Taylor. I mean, man, I would love Garcia, but I don't want to pay $14 million a year for him, even though he, once again, he deserves it. He does have better fielding than Reynolds does. He's 34. He's a right fielder, technically. I just can't. I'm not pulling the trigger on that. A Rosarena. Little too expensive. Wish I could sign Ian Happ, but I can't. Jake Fraley. He's a lefty. Good fielding. He was aggressive on the base pads. That's pretty nice to see. What about Taylor Ward? What do we got on Ward here? Wow, 120 strikeouts. Oh, boy, I do enough of that. I don't need someone else to help me with the strikeouts. Thanks. I'm not seeing anything here. I'm really not seeing anything here whatsoever. J.P. Crawford. Is he still good? I really haven't heard anything. Batting clutch at least to 55. Agree with that. 100% agree with that. Paul DeYoung. Shortstop and third. Christian Koss. Current San Francisco Giant. He's a giant. Killer. Hey, there's our buddy Luke. There's our buddy Luke. Vaughn Grissom, boy, he really fell off a cliff. Don't see anything here at shortstop, third base. I mean, we could take Kike Hernandez. I think he's a solid backup guy. Only wants $4.9 million a year. And he could even play the outfield. Hitting is probably going to be a problem, though. Ooh. Okay. Not great. But that vision, though. And that clutch. Pinch hitter. Plays anywhere in the infield except first. But we got a guy for that. Could even play left field. Vargas might be our bench guy. I know the hitting doesn't look good, but I like the switch hitter coming off the bench. I really do. I like that. I like it a lot. Oh my god, there's a Boovie. Oh, who is this? Is this a real guy? There's a Boovie. I want to sign him so bad. I want to sign this guy so bad. Oh, I want to sign that guy. Because let me think here. Stop with your Boovies. No, it's a channel staple. You do not besmirch the name of the Boovie bloodline. I don't know what you call them. We do not do that here. Don't do that. After all he's done for me, I will not tolerate. I will do a desk hit for that. You do not tolerate, or I do not tolerate that. Okay, we're looking at Vargas, by the way. Just need a backup guy. Hello. How are you? There was a guy that was coming to free agency that I really was interested in, unless the Nationals just scooped him back up. Freaking Mountcastle's here. Joey Gallo. Oh, I will strike out so much with him. There's Wilmer Flores, Amish. He's also a good possibility. I like Vargas, though. I think I'm going to go with Vargas. Whoops. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What was he, a third baseman? Yeah. 131 on the board. So we still got some time. But I like him as a bench guy. Because then we'll have... Let me think off the top of my head here. We will have... he has no speed whatsoever. He's a real guy. I need to meet this man. I need to shake his hand and say, hey, you don't know who I am, but thank you for all you've done for my virtual franchise in MLB The Show. You are a legend. Your bloodline is great. Yeah, we're going to put Vargas in here because we look at our depth chart. We will have Peguero. We'll have him, hopefully. And, oh, we may need somebody else. And Palacios. Is that right? Okay, one thing at a time. Let's do one thing at a time. Anybody signed yet? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, not a sexy pick, man. Not a sexy pick, but I love that vision and clutch rating. If he can come off the bench and just get a single, that'd be great. That would be fantastic. And he can even play the field if we need him to. Probably won't be good in left field because of that speed, but could play anywhere else in the infield. Didn't have a bad season either with the Diamondbacks, so we kind of know what we're getting here. He's not going to hit for power. But he's not going to strike out a whole lot either. 20 strikeouts out of 262 at-bats. That's really good. And I'm for that. Because I'll cause him to strike out enough. Alright. Let's put... can I put Schwarber on the trade block? I'm going to put Schwarber on the trade block. Okay, he's already on the trade block. Good. Anybody else we're going to throw on there? Well, Bay's going to be a free agent, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to put Davis on there just to see if anyone fishes. Okay, so we got 3 people there. 37, 38, 39. Okay. All right, let's take a gander here. Let's go to the next week. See what happens. May the big people sign. When will the floodgates open? The Padres have gotten Jason DeLay. That's fine. The Rays have got Chase Shugart. That's fine as well. We saw him in like the very first season. He wasn't that great. All right, let's stop simulating. Still feel fine about the 40-man. I keep looking at the 40-man thinking, oh boy. No one has signed yet. That's good news. Seems like everyone has signed who I want them to sign. So we're going to have to find some depth. Free agency. Chris Bubich. Going to the Phillies, possibly. Not really interested. I think we found who we want. Wow. Evan Phillips does not want to be with us. Okay. Okay. Phillips does not... He has no interest. You, sir, are a scumbag. Ooh, we're underdogs. Okay. Don't worry, Morehone. You're not being blocked by anybody. Okay. You've had to get a rival opportunity? You'll probably see at least 3. Phillips, bye-bye. Fine. We'll take him off the board. Okay, well. Shall we look at Rasmussen? He really just told us to shove off. Like, he was just like, no. He's like, absolutely not. I'm offended that you even considered me an option. You bums. Which is not very nice of him. 31 holds for Kevin Ginkel. We could also look at Ginkel. What a jerk. He's mean. Hey, we just went to the playoffs 2 years in a row. I mean, what more do you want? I know you're on the Dodgers, and that kind of, you know. All right. Well, Hunter Harvey is another solid option. I think Hunter Harvey is not exactly heavily salted. Could be a good 6th inning guy. His durability isn't great. And he's still got room to grow. He's kind of spoiled with them there Dodgers, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. He is spoiled with them there Dodgers. AJ Puck is also a solid option if we don't get Maury Hone. Do we go crazy and go Mark Leiter? I think we got a backup plan. I'm going to go for Harvey. We're going to go for Harvey. Because he just wants 1 year at 6.2. Leiter wants 1 year at 5.8. Okay. Ooh, what are we thinking, guys? He's 35. 91 strikeouts in 88 innings. 91 strikeouts in 98 innings. Puck is pretty cheap. Hunter Harvey is 32. What do you think, man? Puck wants 5.8, by the way. 43 walks in 81 innings. Oof. That's a little rough. 10 home runs, 88 innings. 35. Whoa, hey now. He's got good movement. His control's a little iffy. We're looking at his walks really shot up. Everything's not trending good for him. Harvey also shot up. Cut the home run numbers down, though. I think we're going to go Harvey here. I think we're going to go Harvey. He was with Philly last year. We're going to have a lot of long hair guys in the bullpen. What are you so upset about? I think we'll go one more week, and then we'll, yeah, Jack Leiter, or Mark Leiter Jr. is mostly a one-pitch pitcher. Oh my God, I have to change this. Okay, hold on. There we go. Stop it. There we go. Yeah, Mark Leiter Jr. is pretty much a one-pitch pitcher. It's that splitter. But when his splitter was on, he was very good. Lock it in. So it seems like everyone has signed with us. Whoops. Besides the guys we didn't want. Who's on the trade block? Paul Sewald is on the trade block. Very good year out of Boston for him. He's 36, though. Schwarber, of course, the Dodgers want him. I can have him. I'm not going to ask a lot for Schwarber. I could technically go to the trade block myself and trade for him. Like, trade him away. But I need to wait and see who signs with us. Excellent spring training parks created by Brian Tolman. Second, you now have your new stadium to be revealed in 28. Oh, new stadium. New stadium. Love to see that. Jazz Chisholm goes to the Twins on a 6-year, $133 million deal. There is your first big signing of the offseason. Twins want to go back. Jack Flaherty goes to the Guardians on a 5-year, $141 million deal. So Flaherty earned himself a paycheck. Okay. Good for him. Sewald? Yeah. The home run per 9 is a little too low. Makes when he doesn't throw very hard. I don't think Sewald's going to be that guy. I'm just looking to see. Had a great year, though. Had a great year with Boston. I think if push comes to shove, we go for that. Boston's looking for a catcher and a shortstop, so. Keep her going. Okay, so we do have more signings. The Rays get Alec Bohm on a 7-year, $123 million deal. Okay. All right. Making sure I did this correctly. Okay. Did everybody sign? Yes, pretty much everyone is signed. An 8th inning flamer? Just an 8th inning reliable guy. I mean, I would like Kyle Nicholas to eventually become that guy. I would like Kyle Nicholas to eventually become that guy. Yeah, I think we're good. We're probably going to lose somebody in the draft, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, this is a lot better. Let's go ahead and take a look. We have $52 million we can spend. So that's good. That's actually more than I thought we were going to have. 60% motivation to sign. We're not really in any rush to sign these guys right now. I want to give it one more week, and then we'll give Maury Hone an offer, because I think he will be our #1 priority. So we're looking good there. I mean, I guess we could go ahead and sign Vargas, right? Like, I don't know how much money he's going to want, but let's just do it one more time. Tyler Stevenson goes back to the Reds. 4 years, $9.6 million a year, so whatever that is. Pete Alonso goes to the Padres. Holy smokes. Okay. Pretty cheap deal, too. 4 years at $15.5 million a year. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The Padres are going to be a problem. Oh, boy. Oh, hot diggity damn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take you with. Think Morgan will be ready for an offer? All right, let's see here. Now, he wants a 2-year deal. And I'm actually okay with him because he's 28. So, I'm okay with him getting 2 years. He wants 6, 7. I'm willing to go up to 8 for him. Because he's going to be the important lefty in our bullpen. But let's see here. Let's see what 8 gets us. Let me just push it to 8. Let's give it one more week. One more week. I'll do a quick save. I really like the way they did free agency this year. I actually really do. I like it. Yes, let's make sure we offered everybody something. I know we did. Okay, so we did offer. Looks like we're going to have some stuff going on in February. Dude, I love it. I love this change. I don't have to sit here and go, for about 4 hours. Brandon Lau goes to the Cubs, 3 years, $58.1 million. So the Cubs now have a very nice power-hitting first baseman. Because I don't think they have Michael Busch anymore. Keep her going. Let's stop simming. Mariners get Ha-Seong Kim, 7 years, $120 million. Ryan Helsley, threat to go to the Phillies. I'm not interested. I think we're ready to give them a deal here. I think we're ready to offer him a contract. Let's offer you... I may even go 3 years. I don't know. He's supposed to get better. Sinker ball pitcher. Slider. Fastball. Splitter. And a sweeper. Rays, what are you doing? How much? Who are they money laundering from? I swear that team all of a sudden has money. Let's do this deal. 2 years. Close to $8 million a year. I think Morejon is that. I think he's worth that. Everything's going up. I think he's going to give up some hits, but his pitching clutch is good. Home runs per 9 is good. Control is improving. Not to mention he got a potential boost. We're going to send this to him. So we'll see. We'll see. I feel pretty good about that one. Vargas. We could go ahead and at least offer him a contract. He only wants 1 year, 3. Let's do this one and see what happens. Let's test the waters. I don't think a lot of people are going after Vargas. So, and then Hunter Harvey, we're going to give him 1 more week. Because I kind of want Harvey more than I do Vargas. So, I just went here. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Why am I so dumb? Paul Skeens' huge contract kicks in this year. $33 million a year. I think he's worth it. Jared Jones, arbitration. Mitch Keller at 15.4. And then Oviedo, hopefully we'll get his arbitration. And Max Meyer. I expect Max Meyer to have a better season. He needs to have a better season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Okay. Yeah, 8. Okay. That's right. Billy Cook is going to be our center fielder. Just running through my head here real quick. Peguero will be called up. He will be a backup. So we've got Cruz at short. Forget that. Okay, and then first base. Schwarber's going to be gone. We are going to find a way to trade Schwarber. Okay, we may go find another bench bat in the Rule 5. Keep her going. Ooh, contract decision. Vargas, what you got, buddy? Okay, it's not what he's looking for. That's fine. That's fine. I get it. It's fine with me. What was a rule on changing positions again? 1 a year? Yeah, I can move one position player to a position if I feel it's absolutely necessary. I'm not exactly at that point with Hayes yet. Because it feels like a cop-out if I move Hayes somewhere. And I don't want to just move Hayes to move Hayes, you know. Bubba Chandler in 27 or 28? Probably 28 unless there's an injury. If there is a season-ending injury to anybody, he will be called up. Okay. We've got plenty of room on our board now. Okay, cool. Red Sox get Jaron Duran back. I keep saying his name wrong. Jaron Duran. Is that right? Anyway. Adrian Mahone, contract decision. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, that sucks. That's not good. Not only did we lose Morhone, but he went to the Cardinals. Oh, you got to be kidding. Oh, my God. The Twins, the Dodgers got Nico Horner. How much money do the Dodgers have? Good God. Okay, that's all right. We'll come up with something. Yankees got Bellinger on a 7-year, $126 million deal. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, the Dodgers are gonna suck. Okay, Ryan Yarborough. We had him. I wasn't too crazy with Yarborough. He would sign with us if we offered him a contract. How much money did they give him? They gave him an extra year. The Cardinals gave him 3 years. Do we just take Ryan Yarborough back? I just don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not interested. Okay, well. Problem. I was thinking about 3 years. Okay. Well. There are still some solid lefties on here. Mentor's still here. There's Puck. He's still here. And he's got more durability. We could go AJ Puck here. He's 31. Okay, so our choices are Puck, Mentor. I'm going to count out JoJo Romero. ERA is a bit too high. Alvarado. We're not going to get Bubic. 10 years for him is, or 10 years. 10 million a year is a little too much. You like Puck? I think Puck as well. He is a little younger. He might walk some people, though. 43 walks in 81 innings is not great. But he has some good durability, though. Good stamina. I think we go AJ Puck. Minter's a little older. Yeah, no go for JoJo. Yeah. Was with the Mets, though. I don't like Minter's pitch. I don't like his pitch mix. If that sounds... I've never said that before about a pitcher, but I just don't like it. Okay, let's look at Puck then. I think Puck could add some nice velo. We're going to put him at number 1. Apparently he's not happy with something. Okay, team need not met. That's fine. I don't know what AJ Puck considers himself. So I guess these guys aren't looking at anyone. I don't know if that is a bug or what. So much hatred. So much hatred for the Cardinals, though. So much hatred. Drew Rasmussen goes to the Nationals, 2-year deal. Pretty good pick there as well. Not bad. Wabuti. All right, one more year. Or one more year. Hopefully not one more year. Wow, Nico Horner to the Dodgers. That's quite a thing. That is quite a thing. We got a trade. Oh, my goodness. The Nats are going all in. They have acquired Luis Castillo from the Mariners for Jose Tena and Alex Clemi. So a C potential starter and a C potential shortstop for Luis Castillo. He is 34. Wow, I think the Nationals may have fleeced the Mariners on this one. Unless the Mariners were looking to just, salary dump, maybe. It's a good deal.
You want out?
Did you hear him? Did you hear Boots scratch on the door?
No.
He was like,
This one's stretching. Does he want out or what?
yeah, I don't need you. You let me down in the last episode. You were supposed to be the rally cat.
Sorry, Rally Cat.
He was not rally catting.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, sucks.
I was looking for Leo's gray shirt, but turns out it was in the washer. It needed to be washed.
That basket right there is clean. It might be in there.
Okay. Well, tomorrow's dressed like a teacher, so I was going to put him in flannel shirt, gray undertone, tan pants.
Yeah. As long as he's comfy.
Oh, by the way, in 2 weeks I have to go to scrubs every day.
Huh? All right, so salary dump. Nationals, are they going to be a threat this year? Tigers get Freddie Peralta, 3-year, $72 million deal. Not a bad deal. Brewers get Brady Singer, so he goes from the Reds to the Brewers. Ryan Helsley goes to the Yankees. Everybody's signing. Everybody's signing. Okay, then. What are we looking at? AJ Puck is interested. No rumors yet, but that could also be a lie. We don't know. Let's go ahead and offer them a contract. Let's just go ahead and do it. AJ Puck wants 1 year. Do we offer him 2 years? Could offer him 2 years at $6 million a year. I swear to God, if someone offers him 3, I'm going to be upset. Hunter Harvey. Let's give you 6.5 and see what happens. And then Vargas is still being a baby, so we'll let him go for another week. Should be at 70% next week. Oh, okay. We are at the winter meetings. The Rule 5 draft is in 4 days. Do a quick semi-do. Yeah, we're not doing a whole lot this offseason. I do like the hitting. I think, and we have some nice prospects that could be up relatively soon at every position, right? Sam Sinecor has improved like 4 overall points in 1 season. So, still a couple years away, but he's doing very well. Of course, we got Spencer Horwitz at first base. Second base, Termarr Johnson. You know, maybe a couple more years. Unless we go into a, rebuild, then we can call him up sooner. And, of course, third base, I mean, Danny Odell. Dude, he's going to be the next. I'm really hoping that he's going to be the Allen Dobbins of this franchise, Except a little better. Dobbins was good, but I think he could have done better. Could play third and first. I talked about the plan for him at the beginning of the stream. So, if he's not the number 1 prospect in baseball going into the season, I don't know. He should be in the top 5, I think. So, shortstop, we got Chang, but he's more of a defensive guy, not really good with the bat. He's got 1 year of arbitration left. We don't really have anyone necessarily. Connie Harley, who we drafted in the draft last year, long way to go. We'll be in single A for a couple years. Of course, Brian Reynolds. We've actually got Billy Cook in center, and then Conine in right, with Chris O'Neill, our 2nd-round pick. Chris O'Neill's going to be solid, I think. I think he's going to be solid. The total amount of A prospects. I don't think I have access to the... No, I don't have access to the top prospects. I will get that, though, when we hit spring training. Ooh, Victor Scott would have been a good acquisition. That's a good one. Ooh, the Twins got Marco Luciano. They re-signed him, so he's been on there for a while. Okay. Ooh, I missed that one. The Braves signed Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 3 years, $37.6. Okay. So the Braves really... Oh, you mean on the team. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So Danny Odell is one of them. Sam Sinecor, Connie Harley. That's all we got. Chris O'Neill's a B potential. I think he could possibly upgrade. And, of course, Bubba Chandler. And then Gene Groves, who was our very first pick, draft pick. So. Yeah, so we've only got 3 A potentials. So it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Let's keep her going. Draft lottery. We have no say in this. Marlins, Rockies, Angels. Let's see who gets shafted. Because that's the best way to say it, right? All right, the Marlins will get the first pick. The Giants move up 3 spots. Rockies fall 4 spots. They are just the most unlucky team in this series. I swear to you, they are. Surprisingly, not a lot of people moved. The Angels lost a spot. White Sox go up 1. Giants are the big winner. And the Cardinals, Cardinals also win. So, oh boy, okay. No surprise we don't move up any positions. Poor Rockies, man. Ooh, Hunter Harvey, contract decision. Do we got? Yes, we do. Hunter Harvey. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Love to see it. There's our first big signing there. We got the Rule 5 draft. Contract decision for AJ Puck. Okay, he's not what he's looking for. We offered him 2 years with more money. So the bearded man wants something else. I don't know what. Garrett Crochet goes to the Tigers, 5 years, $197 million. Didn't the Tigers sign somebody else as well? Wow, Garrett Crochet. Close to $40 million a year? Oh. Way to set up the market. Okay. Let's see how many people we lose in the draft. Hopefully not a lot, actually. We haven't lost anybody yet. Jordan Groshans goes to the Rays. Okay. Noah Miller. Cardinals, Jonah Tong. That's stuck. There we go. Harvey. Hunter Harvey. Yeah. Vasty Timbers. I don't know. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. A lot of relievers here. Dylan Coleman. I hear he sims well, but I'm not going to go with that. John King. Wow, there is nothing here, really. Genesis Cabrera is an interesting choice. But not what we want. There is nobody here, man. Holy smokes. Well, that's not good. Oh, Adam Kloffenstein. Enrique Battlefield, or Bradfield. I keep saying Battlefield. Bradfield Jr. Landon Marco. Yeah, there's nobody here. Former Cubs closer Albert Alzolay. Maybe. I'm surprised, man. I thought there would be more options here. But I'm not seeing anything that's making me go, I want that guy. I want him. Trey Morgan is your next prospect? Oh, boy. Chris Bryant. Okay. Talk about falling off a cliff. Hurts my heart to see how unfortunate Chris Bryant's life has become since he's went from the Cubs. Yeah, dead Rule 5 for sure. But that's good. That means no one's probably going to take our guys either. My chair is making like all the noises. I don't know if my mic's picking that up, but Dylan Beavers? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here, man. Nothing here. Man, that stinks. I really gotta stop. I really gotta stop hoping. Pirates motto for 2027: just stop hoping. Oh my God, there's Chandler Sampson. Oh my God, there's Chandler Sampson. Oh, he wouldn't be a good hitter. Oh. Oh, does Sammy Siani have power ability? No, not really. Siani would not be a good starter. I don't care if he's a D potential. I want Chandler Sampson. He is not going to hit worth a darn. What's up, State? Yeah, he is, dude. I want him for the. He's going to fill in for G1 Bay. This is what I wanted G1 Bay. Oh, we have got to go Samson here. Or Simpson. We've got to get Simpson. Oh, we've got to get him. Our hitting's going to hurt. A lot. He's a center fielder as well. I say we throw him in left field, give him a shot. You cannot pass up on that, dude. I'm going to fall for it. I want him. I want Chandler Sampson. I want him. Don't regret anything. I want him. All right. Just to take another quick look here. Yeah, I think that was a good pick. Because, the Cardinals have Victor Scott. The Cubs have Pete Crow Armstrong. The Brewers have plenty of speed on their roster. The Reds have Ellie De La Cruz. And now we have Simpson. Yeah, Simpson. not Samson. You know who I mean. That one guy. He's going to take us to the playoffs. Shout out to Robert Poisson. Oh, yeah. I think we're done picking. There's Khalil Watson. We may have found our... Ooh, Sanoja's on here. Ooh, Javier Sanoja is not a bad pick either. But we don't really need him, so... The Gazelle. Now, I'm going to say this, okay? I'm going to say this. All the stuff that we've seen about Simpson, not Sampson, Simpson. He better be beating out some regular ground balls. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. Better be beating out some. There's Will Simpson. Not the same one. Okay. We're not going to... I don't know why I'm looking. There's really no one I want. We've got who we want. I did not expect to see him on here, though. Holy smokes, man. Rays, what are you doing? It almost feels dirty to take him. Feels real dirty to take him. But, oh boy, that speed. Oh boy, that speed, though. Woo! I don't know, man. We may. I may put him in left field. Still got to trade Schwarber. We're getting there. Any other teams interested in Kyle Schwarber besides, you know, the Dodgers? Okay, the Marlins are interested in Schwarber. Do we consider the Marlins a trade target for Schwarber? I don't hate Schwarber, but... Good Lord, they have nobody on this team. Why trade Schwarber? He's a waste. Even in simming, he didn't do very well. And I would like to put Reynolds at DH. So, I mean, I don't want to have just $16 million sitting on the bench. I just don't think Schwarber... I think we whiffed on him. I really do. I think we absolutely whiffed on him. We'll see how he does in spring training. Simpson, that is. What is that? Okay. Okay. Nothing on the trade block still. I just put Davis out there to get feelers out there. The Dodgers, I mean, we might as well just trade Schwarber to the Dodgers, right? I mean... Let's just go ahead and do it, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's stop simming. Let's go back to free agency. AJ Puk's at 79%. If we sign these two guys, we should have everything we need. Yeah, Randy Dobnak's out there. We should totally get that. Phillips was not interested. Are these guys really not talking to anybody? Like, is free agency just at a dead still right now? Freaking Casey Mize, man. Surely there is someone talking to someone. Right? Like, this isn't just... This isn't just like, hey, no one's literally doing anything. Yeah, Amish, I appreciate you, man. Go, say hi to the wifey. Go say hi to the wifey. They wait for you to do something. Well, they're going to be waiting for a while. They're going to be waiting for a minute, man, because we're not really going to make any big changes. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think Simpson was probably the biggest addition. Oh, good Lord. I really did not expect to see him there, but how do you pass up on that? You can't pass up on Simpson. You just can't. Can't do that. He's just there. That dude is going to be a menace for us. Just seeing if there's any solid pitchers down here. I don't think there is, though. Don't think there is. That's a shame. I'm glad they fixed that, though. I'm glad they did make adjustments to that. It did feel kind of cheesy to go down here and just find like so many good relievers just chilling out in the that's the word I'm looking for. Free agency? That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm glad they really addressed that a little bit. There's another Simpson. We could sign 2 Simpsons. Cole waits, so you could wait to be signed, I guess. I don't know. Guess I'll catch all this later. I'm just looking to see if there was anything. There's a 20-year-old, but he's a D potential. That's the problem. 22 C potential. He was a round 5 pick last year. Someone just didn't keep him. There's a 23-year-old. There are some solid catchers down here. Okay. Okay. I like that B potential, though. And he's pretty darn young, I'll tell you what. This is going to sound weird. No, I'm not even going to say that. Never mind. We're not going to say that. Absolutely. Just Control-Alt-Delete what you were going to say. Not going to do that. Let's see. Where was that guy at? I know he's a low overall. That might have been him. Was that the guy? This dude's got a quirk. Already good defense, too. Okay. Let's go sign this guy for catching depth. I know he's 23, but he's already got a good arm. Just signed him for catching depth. That's all we want. All right. AJ Puck, let's offer you a contract. This is what people want to see, right? I'm cool with giving you 2 years, I guess. 5.8 a year. Let's round that up to 6. Stamp it. Now for Vargas. I like Vargas. Let's offer you a contract as well. You want 3.5. I'll offer you 4. Let's do 4. Literally what we're looking for. That's what I think, anyway. We don't need a first baseman. Don't need any kind of second baseman. See, there's Bay. He's back out here. Third base. There's literally... Yeah, okay. Diamond in the rough players here. Are there any? We found one, but, I mean, realistically, he's not going to make a difference in this series. But you never know, right? You never know. You never know, right? State, I just got through watching your last video, by the way. It's still entertaining to me when you when you get onto your players. It makes me laugh more than anything. You get angry at the game in a correct way. I do not. I do not. I applaud the way you just talk trash to your own players. It's just so funny to me. I love it. Love that. Ed Howard is down here. Let's give it another week. We could use Ed Howard. They should be doing so much more as professionals. I guess I could use a left fielder. If we could find a left fielder, diamond in the rough player. Gotta come up with another name for that. Deep potential. Don't want that. And it's also funny, and I mean this, like, I hope you're not taking this as, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not, but there's two things in your videos that I laugh at almost every time I hear it. And I mean it in a good way. Like, it makes me laugh in a good way. The first one is, you know, we talked about how you just, like, trash talk your own guys. That's really funny to me. And then the other one is when you, the other one is when, like, you hit a home run with somebody and you just, like, go into that gruntled voice where you're like, oh, you hit that so hard. And, you know. Oh, I freaking love that. I really do. These are all compliments. I promise. I promise. These are compliments. It's just so funny to me. Oh, Jesus. Austin Martin is out here. Oh, God. There's probably a center fielder down here that we can use, right? Like, there's got to be. There's usually a center fielder down here. They're not going to be ranked that high, but I love being wrong. It's my favorite thing in the world. Oh. Get that out of here. You could do that so well, and it's so funny. That's, if I'm not watching, like, if I have your video playing in the background and I turn away for a second, I know you hit a home run because I just hear your voice, like, change. It's really good. It's really good. Ooh, look at the arm on this cat. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything out here. It's making me go, ooh, we should sign that. "19-year-old, but he's a D potential." Oof. Rough stretch there, buddy. I'm not saying D potentials aren't necessarily worth it. Oh, there's the captain. Shout out to the Ace franchise. Trevor Hover. You get what I'm saying, right? Hover. Oh, it's just, I hear it in my head right now. Like, I literally hear it in my head of you doing that. It's just so funny to me. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything good here. Orwin Strawberry. That's a name. That is a name of champions right there. Oh man, I'm not very bright. Okay. So yeah, I think we may have found everything. Am I getting an echo? I think we may have found everything we need. I'm sure we're missing something here. Ooh. 25-year-old, 65 overall. Michael Cuevas. Okay. Let's get you here. Okay, so we have sent the contracts in. Let's keep our going. Do a quick savey-do. Yeah, I won't spoil your video, but boy, what a series. What a series. Okay, contract decision. Vargas, what do we got? Still not what you want. Okay. I don't know what more you want, but we're not too far apart. Okay. Do you want 4.5? I will give you 4.5. Okay, AJ Puck contract decision. What do we got here? Alrighty. We have found our lefty reliever. AJ Puck, welcome to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Love to see that. So we got that part done. So now we just need Vargas. Stop being stubborn. Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got plenty of pitchers. We're good. Relievers. I may need to find another reliever. Just for free agency. I mean, like the what's the word I'm looking for? Other relievers that don't really stand a chance, but we are not going to Drake and Kendrick Lamar this, so I really hope some people get that joke. 19-year-old D potential, but he's not very good, so not what we want. Sean Newcomb. Well, he's going to retire. There are no relievers. Holy smokes. I think when we trade Schwarber away, we might have to trade for some relieving depth in our organization. There is nobody here. Another 18. Not good. Not good at all. Not what we are looking for. Stankiewicz. It's 28. No, I'm conscious, Ray. I'm conscious. Ricky Vanasco. Yeah, we did. Braves just absolutely swept us. And it was mostly because of Austin Riley. I got so frustrated with him. Like, I could not get him out worth a darn. No matter who I put out there. Did Duarte not? Oh, that's a different Duarte. But yeah, it was mostly... We were just outplayed. Offense really died. Sorry, Ray, I had to do that. Edgar Madrid. So round 6 pick for somebody. Just don't see anything even worthy of our organization to sign. It's hard. It's hard to get these relievers. Not even young relievers either. Like, there's not even... I mean, there's a couple of 19-year-olds, but they're D potential and so low rated, it wouldn't be worth signing them. Man. That is rough. Not saying it's bone dry, but it's pretty bone dry. Yeah. You get it. Smokes, it's 11 o'clock. Okay. Freaking John Means as a relief pitcher? What? I thought this guy was a starter. Okay. Sure. Sure. Right. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, well, that's all we can do there. I really need Vargas to sign. Let's give you 4.5 since you really just want to... Or you know what? We'll do 91%, man. Just sign, okay? Just sign with us. That's all I want you to do. Just sign. Not a lot of trades going on here. Tarek Skubal. Oh, great. Goes to the... Fantastic. Goes to the freaking Mets. Oh. Oh, the 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Goes to the team that knocked us out in the first year. $42.3 million a season. Holy smokes. That's more than that other big free agent pitcher got that signed. Can't remember who it was now, but Skubal goes to the Mets. Vargas, contract decision. You better sign. Attaboy. We got Vargas. Good bench bat. Not a sexy pick, but it will do. Welcome to the Pirates, Mr. Vargas. Love to see that. He got more than Yamamoto. Well, I mean, like I said, he was a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. I covered that at the beginning of the stream, State. I think he may be the best pitcher right now. I think Skubal is the best pitcher in this game right now because he won the Cy Young 3 years in a row. 3 straight years. 2024, 25, and 26 in the American League. And now he's coming over to the National League. Oh, my God. Don't like that. So, yeah. He's insane. This is what a rotation this is. Holy smokes, my guy. Holy smokes. I can't hit Skubal. I kind of can. I talked about that in, like, the Braves episode where I seem like I hit better off of, like, high-rated pitchers. But if you toss a 26 overall pitcher in there, apparently they're just Jesus. I can't do nothing about them. Can't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we may have done one too many. So we got our catcher, we got first base, second base, backup infielder, and third base. Cruz is going to be at short. So Peguero will also be called up. Schwarber's going to get traded. We got Simpson from the draft. Palacio. So we got everybody we want. So now we got to find a way to trade Schwarber. Who needs a left fielder? Well, technically a DH. Maybe I'll do this in spring training. I don't know. Would it be realistic to trade him in spring training or before spring training? I guess it would be before spring training. For him sent to a National League team. We're not going to get a lot for him though. He's 34. He's a 75 overall. I would ideally like some relief pitching depth. Oh, we could send him to the Yankees. Could send him to the Yankees. I'm cool with that. Are the Yankees looking? I don't know who they have DHing in the... Oh, yeah, Stanton. Okay, so no, the Yankees don't need him. The Rays are probably using... Right, that's true. Okay, so I'll probably have to do that trade off stream. Because I don't do spring training. I usually just sim through it. Alright, so let's save, and we're pretty much done, unless something big happens here. I can't think of anything else we necessarily need. Maybe we keep Schwarber, but I do need to trade him so Peguero can be on the Major League roster. Dude, nobody's talking to anybody. This has to be a bug or something. This absolutely has to be a bug of some kind. Good closer here in Estevez. I like Bednar, though. We've got everybody we want. We've got everybody we want. There's Chris Sale. Hey. Jameson Tyon. Oof. Mr. Anthony. He was good. He was real good. Oswaldo Cabrera. Okay. Interesting. He would have been a good backup piece, too. Can offer, but they may drag it out. Oh, maybe this game is a little realistic. Soler would be nice. Okay. We don't really need anything. So let's just keep going. No, we'll just keep going. I'm just trying to think if I'm missing anything. Eric Swanson. Well, I'm good, sir. I found who I want. Appreciate you. Not interested. Let's check one more time here. Just one more quick glance. I don't think there's really anything we're going to do here. I need the Cubs to DFA this man in real life as quick as possible, by the way. Good Lord, Ryan Presley has not been good whatsoever. Need the Cubs to just get rid of him. They won't do that. I mean, probably as they shouldn't, but yeah, I don't like what Presley's doing at all. Don't like it whatsoever. All right, so which player was mysteriously which player would mysteriously show up on our team? Because that seems to happen once a year. That seems to happen once a year. There's just players that just show up. There's like, hey, how you doing? You know, we here. We're here. How you doing? Maybe I got rid of them all. Still live. Yeah, I know, Ryan, right? I'm pretty much done. I'm just kind of killing some time. Well, I'm not killing some time, but I'm just making sure I got my ducks in a row. I don't think we'll really do anything else. The next biggest thing will be to see who signs where. That's pretty much the only thing going on. The next episode will be opening day, whatever that is, and we'll take a look at the top prospects as well going into the season. I expect Danny Odell to be somewhere in the top 10. If he's not, I'm going to be upset. Because he's a generational player according to his ratings. So he better be there. Yeah, I need to go to bed, though. That's the thing. Eloy Jimenez is just chilling out in free agency. Okay. Sure. Everything. Everything will compare to that. Nobody liked that episode. Nobody. I heard it was the worst episode we ever had. Ugh. It was awful. It was awful. Let's go ahead and sign you for depth. Gabe and I did. Well, good news. It's always there for you to watch whenever you want. Giants signed Shane Bieber. 6 years, $115 million. And then the Brewers got Brandon Woodruff back on a 2-year, $51.71 million contract. Woo. The dominoes are falling. The dominoes are falling. We just got arbitration to do as well. Chris Bubich, top reliever, goes to the Astros. 1 year, $10.6. Any more movement? All right, Joe Payamps going to the Phillies. I am not interested. Yeah, so a lot of the free agents have now signed. Now you're getting stuck with the quote-unquote secondary guys. Still some solid players here. I still think Mark Leiter could have been good for our bullpen, but I'm happy with what we got. We could get Sir Grunts a lot. I wonder if that's in the game. Or you just every time he throws the ball. Keep her going. We are in February. A lot of free agents still out there. Wow, 98% for Caleb Ferguson. I'm going to say no because we're fine. We got who we want. I could like offer him a penny and he would sign with us. Would you take a penny, sir? Oh, we had some other trades happen. Okay. The Tigers got Kobe Mayo from the Orioles. Guardians got Earl Jensen from the Mariners for Eduardo Correa. Good Lord. Marlins got Randy Dobnak from the Twins. Okay. Nationals, boy, the Nationals are stacking up on pitching, man. They got Grant Holmes from the Braves. They got Luis Castillo from the Mariners. Okay. I need to go check out the... Wow, the Phillies got Jose Miranda for Victor Carantini. Okay, Twins. What are you doing? Yankees got Logan O'Hoppe from the Angels. Okay. I need to go check out the Nationals. What's going over there in D.C., man? What are we doing over here? What's your rotation looking like? Pretty darn good. Castillo, Gray, Mitchell Parker, Grant Holmes. And then you have a battle between like 85 people. Okay. I guess they know what they're doing. They also got Drew Rasmussen. They got Jesus Tinoco. Ferrer, who was very good as their closer. They've got a solid pitching rotate. They signed Carlo Estevez. Ooh. Look out for the Nationals. They also went out and got Jonah Heim. I think Yandy Diaz was already there. Nope, they went out and got Yandy Diaz. They still got their same infield. Boy, look out for the Nationals, man. Could be a sleeper. Could be a sleeper. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Ciano Perez goes to the Angels. Mickey Moniak to the Rangers. Wilmer Flores to the Marlins. Kyron Paris goes to the... Okay. Romero goes to the Yankees. Mike Soroka goes to end his career in Colorado. Nick Castellanos goes to the Astros. Wow, they got him for a steal. 1 year, 12-4. Okay. Raisel Iglesias to the Royals. Not bad. Griffin Canning goes back to the Angels. Cubs got Tony Gonsolin. Okay. Oswaldo Cabrera goes to the Dodgers. 3-year deal. We got some faces in different places this year, man. I'll tell you that. Evan Phillips goes to the freaking Orioles for some reason, but okay. Says we weren't worth it, but... Yankees got... Okay, so the Yankees have moved on from Jazz Chisholm, and they got Jonathan India in his place. Holy smokes. What did you offer him? 7-year, $18 million a year? Okay. Rosarena goes to the Twins. Ian Happ stays with the Cubs, as he should. The universe is not messed up after all. Mountcastle goes to the Guardians. Casey Mize goes to... Okay. I think these teams are trying to improve. I think the Marlins are trying to improve, and the Nationals are trying to improve. The Rockies are, the Rockies. I don't know why Luzardo would go over there, but they did. So, good on you, man. They did get Soroka and Luzardo, so maybe the Rockies are trying to improve. Good for them. What about our division? Besides Morhone going to the Cardinals, everything else, they got a new closer because they lost Helsley. We've got our 3 guys that we were looking for. Not sexy picks. Not sexy picks, but it's okay. Brewers add to their rotation. Getting Brady Singer, who was good, and Brandon Woodruff, who's back with them. The Reds got Nathaniel Lowe, Stevenson, and Ginkel. Cubs, Gonsolin, Happ, and the other Lowe. I don't know which one's Lowe and which one's Lau, but I don't agree with this move for the Cubs, though, unless they were just literally looking for power. Because Nico Horner should be a Cub, but instead he's with the Dodgers now. Philly's got Carson Kelly, Mets, Skubal. I mean, Marlins are okay, I guess. IKF goes to the Braves. Rangers get Moniak. Mariners got Ha-Sung Kim. That was probably their big pickup. Athletics still don't know how to sign people. They do get Frankie Montas back. Angels, okay. Astros, good offseason for them. Twins got a Rosa Reyna and Jazz Chisholm. So the Twins are looking to go back to the World Series for a 3rd straight season. Brandon Lowe, like, ouch. The Royals got a closer. Tigers, Dalton Varsho, Max Muncy, Garrett Crochet, and Freddie Peralta. Look how much they invested in pitching. They lost Skubal. They lost Mize. But in return, they signed Crochet and they get Peralta. I mean, not bad. I mean, you wish you would have kept Skubal, but not too bad, actually. Guardians getting Ryan Mountcastle and Jack Flaherty. They gave him like a mega deal, too. So they have a lot of eggs in that nest. White Sox don't do a whole lot. Blue Jays get El Bombe and Ryan Jeffers. So they can help their catching. They paid the same that they would have Crochet that Skubal got. Yeah. And Crochet's younger, too, so probably a good move there. The Rays getting Alec Boehm and Jose Miranda, so they really emphasize infield. Yankees, JoJo Romero, Jonathan India. There's Ryan Helsley. They have a closer now. Or more of a closer, I guess. Cody Bellinger on a 7-year deal. Okay. Red Sox just get Nestor Cortez. They didn't really... Boy, the Red Sox really lost out. Jesus, they lost out. And then we're back to the Orioles. Okay. Let's look at arbitration, and then we are pretty much done-ski. They sided with us. Yay. They sided with Cruz. $16 million for Cruz? Ooh, you are pushing my buttons. That's what you doing. They sided with Nick Gonzalez. That's fine. Close to $4 million. I'm okay with that. Rodriguez. They sided with Rodriguez. I don't know why. He didn't hit very well, but okay. Jared Jones signed with us. Yay. Carson Fulmer signed with us. Sided with us. I'm okay with that contract for him. And they sided with us for Spencer Horwitz. Johan Oviedo, they sided with us too. And Moreta. They sided with Moreta. So. Oh, and Palacios. Okay. Good God. Are we done here? I think our budget is really stretched. No, actually, we did good. We did really good with our budget, actually. Okay, well, I will trade Schwarber away in the off season, or in the spring training. I probably won't do it here. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. Wow. Justin Steele's getting $20 million in arbitration. Okay. Let's see here. Just take a quick look here. The Mets are interested. Literally the 3 teams I don't want to trade him to. They are interested in him. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I would like to trade Schwarber to an American League team if I can be upfront with you guys. They don't really need a DH. It's going to be hard to figure out who they have as DH because I have to go to their lineup and see who they have as a DH. And then I have to see if that DH is worth trading for. The Royals could be an option. I don't think they have a strong DH whatsoever. Let me just hypothetically see what the Royals want. Because I'm not going to ask a lot for him. Okay. Like, I would literally just take a couple of, like, relievers. But they don't even have what I want. So, I'll do this off stream, I think. Since Schwarber's technically a left fielder in the game, I'm looking for a left fielder. The Braves, ironically, looking for DH. They've been using Profar, so they don't need him. The Marlins. We've already kind of traded stuff with them. The Mets. Oh, God. Don't tell me the Mets are going to need. Huh. The Phillies. Oh, the Phillies could use a DH. Could we send Schwarber back to Philly? I mean, it's really nobody I want. I don't need that. The catcher's nice. Catcher's pretty good. But I'm not really going to ask a lot for Schwarber. And that's going to be the hard part, is trying to find somebody that I could properly trade Schwarber to. And I just don't think we have that. So, I'll do that in the in spring training off stream. We've pretty much got everything figured out. We look at our pitching rotation. It hasn't changed. I was really happy with the pitching rotation. I expect more out of Meyer this year and Jared Jones. If these 2 guys can step it up, we will have probably the best rotation in at least the Central. Cade Horton is growing, so that's good. I expect more out of him this season. Majinski, Moretta, Nicholas, Harvey, Holderman, Puck, and Bednar. If we have to send somebody down, it'll probably be Nicholas. Just so he can get a couple more. What's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more experience. And then in our lineup, I think we did very well with what we got. You know, Gonzalez, Horwitz, Reynolds, Conine, Schwarber won't be there. Just take Schwarber out, so to speak. Like, it would realistically look like this. We could start Chandler Sampson. Just to see, you know. Just to see how he does. Because that would be a thing, wouldn't it? If Sampson... Well, we're going to put him in the lineup in spring training, and we're going to see what happens. But the team doesn't look that impressive on paper, but I think we could do something. We got Joey Bart back, so he's going to be seeing more playing time. The bench, not that strong, but stronger than what it was. I still think, of course, we got to put Paguero back up here. But I think we're solid. I think that's about it. When can I check the top? Okay, well, I guess I should send him to spring training then, shouldn't I? Let me send him to spring training. We could look at the prospects, and we're done. We are done after this. We are Dunsky. And I'll worry about filling in the roster later. There's really nothing to renew, so. All right, spring training is here. Let's check out the top prospects, and there it is right there. Danny Odell comes in at the #1 overall prospect in baseball. No surprise. This 99 generational talent that we drafted last year got lucky. I talked about the plan for him, and for those who don't know, the plan is simple. He's going to start off in AA to work on his defense. He does well in AA. Come at the end of July, we move him to AAA. He does well in AAA, all while working on his defense. He'll be on the big league roster next year. So, or unless we get a big injury. If we get a big injury, we could see him up sooner than that. But I want him to develop that defense just a little bit more. Other than that, he is ready to go. So, there is the new top system here. I don't know how many we have. There's Chris O'Neill, our #2 pick from last year. So, he's coming in at 36. There's Gene Groves and Bubba Chandler at 51 and 53, respectively. So there's 4. Sam Sinecor at 77. He's our top catching prospect. So we have, Tamar Johnson. We have 6 prospects in the top 100. So we are looking good here. 6 prospects in the top 100. Harrington looks like he fell out of said top prospects. But hey, we look good, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think we are going to have a very good team very shortly. With Danny Odell, Chris O'Neill, Gene Groves, and Bubba Chandler, even Sam Sinecor on the cusp of coming up, and then you got Tamar Johnson as well. So I think we're looking good. I think we're looking just fine. Contract extensions, we're not even going to worry about that. So there you go, guys. Next episode will be opening day 2027. Hope you enjoyed the off season. If you happen to sit here through all 2 hours and 30 minutes of this, you're crazy, but thank you so very much. Let me know in the comments if you want. Who did we miss out on? And what'd you think? What do you, a little prediction would be nice, right? Like, what do you think this team could go in 2027? I think we could go pretty far, right? I think we can. Anyway, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys being here. Dirty Bird Mike, thanks for the subscription on YouTube. Very, very much so. Everyone else for here hanging out, whether you were in chat or lurking, thank you for being here. See you for opening day. It's a new year. Let's go, Buccos.